Hello everyone, this is a little video explaining the variable voltage power supply that there's a tutorial online for how to build. So you have DC power going into this DC power jack, which I've just hooked up here with ground going into a line here which will be the ground line, and power going into pin 3 of the variable voltage regulator. That's an LM317 variable voltage regulator. The voltage regulator is varied by varying the voltage to pin 1. We do this by taking a 240 ohm resistor from pin 2, which is the overall output, and what I've got here is a 4.7k potentiometer hooked up as just a 4.7k variable resistor, which I can turn to vary the resistance to ground, varying the voltage to pin 1 and thus changing the output voltage. We also have here, we have a 10k resistor, sorry, a 1k resistor going across to this LED, which just gives us a rough indication of the voltage. Up here we're sitting around 10.7 volts I think, and down here it's 1.7. I've just hooked up my outputs, the positive output from pin 2 of the voltage regulator, to just a simple little header, and ground again to a little header, just so that I can connect some crocodile clips up to it, like so, and this can go off and power my project. You'll notice there is a little diode in here. That diode is going from pin 2 to pin 3. It's going from the output to the input, and it's a protection diode, so that if there's a surge on the output, it can safely return to the input. If there's a higher voltage on the output of the regulator than the input, if there's a surge, it can safely return to the input and not damage any of your components that you're testing. So yeah, that is the variable voltage power supply.